and it was this big.
Whoa. Wow. What's what you got there, Matt? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Huh.
I guess we better open this and see what the hell it is.
Go ahead.
Another box. This is rubber cement.
Stop playing.
Fuck you, guy on eBay. It's the infamous 1997 Toy Biz Aunt May.
Ew. Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, where'd that remote go?
Okay, I got some close-ups you can use at least.
All right. Here we are.
I'm so excited.
It was a limited run. They only made 10,000. You had to buy one of the other famous cover series. So they did like Captain America and Spider-Man and stuff. And on the back of that, they had be one of the lucky few 10,000 to have this one-of-a-kind Aunt May action figure. And you had to fill out a form and send it out along with proof of purchase and $25 in check or money order, and then you got this in the mail. That's the only way to buy this.
But nobody knew. Here's the thing. Like,
Right.
nobody knew it was this.
Yeah, on the back of the other figures on the back had...
Stop moving here. It's supposed to look like a nice little old lady, but instead it looks like a hideous fucking monster. And...
Yeah, it looks like Jim Carrey had a love child with Gary Busey and Willem Dafoe.
And that poltergeist old dying.
Yeah.
Where's your knife?
Thing.
Don't ruin the box.
Yeah. This thing has not increased in value, nor has it decreased in value. $20 seems to be about the average price to get this on eBay.
The price it always was.
Yeah, even when it's like $9.99,
But
people
the pose is
charge
so good.
another $10.
The pose is so good.
Yeah.
Ew. It's on its back. It's just a light. I have to see this. Give this to me. I'm so excited that we finally have this thing. Ew! Ew, it has boobs. I was wondering.
It says it's the standard famous cover series female body.
Can we switch to that one?
With, yeah,
It's got a hairnet.
with 14 points of articulation.
I'm gonna take its clothes off. Ew! Ew! It's calves. Ew, that's socks. Ew.
So, ew is the general retort that you're handing in.
Matt found this thing. I guess it's like infamously the worst thing.
It's pretty much the ugliest action figure you can get. I mean, we've seen that like 70s Lou Ferrigno Hulk that is hideous. And there's some busted ass Wonder Woman out there too, but
Ew. Ew. I love the hands are so massive. They're massive. I just want to play with this thing.
let's bring this in close here.
Okay. Try to get, oh, yeah. Ew. Ew. I love it so much. Wait. Oh no.
All right, let's see what she's made of.
Okay, I'm gonna take her clothes off. No one else is doing this because they think it's too creepy. do 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 do. I can't get it over her giant hands. I can't get it over her giant hands.
Her humongous man hands.
Oh my god. Ew, ew, ew! It's like that thing from, fuck. Ew, oh god, this is the worst! This is worse than I thought it would be!
From Pan's Labyrinth?
No! The Shining! The old woman in the tub! Ew, wait, she has underwear that are really funny. Wait, let me get these stupid slippers off. And these awful... Look at the big lumpy stockings.
Why are her legs so huge?
I don't know. I love it. So Ew.
Oh, they're not really.
That's the socks.
It's the socks, yeah. Well, I mean, they are kind of... These are runner's calves. Look at those things.
Yeah, they are. Aunt May. Okay, there we go. Put your big honking hand down.
Your big honking hand.
Let's see something.
Can she touch her toes?
Well, no, I'm just comparing the size.
You know what they say.
Oh, no! Okay. Let's get rid of the skirt.
Oh, pantaloons.
Yay!
That's pretty old lady accurate, right?
Yeah, I'm sure all old ladies
have 18th or 19th century
I'm wearing them right now.
undergarments.
They're even lacy at the bottom. Look at the detail, guys. Look at the luxurious detail.
Period accurate.
Gary Busey does not like it. Ew. No. I can't wait to see the butt.
She's keeping it tight.
God, I can't get these things off. That's because no one's ever taken the clothes off of this thing. Because it's too terrifying.
Because why would you?
This one has like... Ew. Here it is. Oh.
Stop motion, here we come.
Okay. I just had to know. I just had to. Because with these good looks and this banging bod... And like I like this part.
her
undercut.
Yeah.
Ew. I wish her boobs were like super saggy. I don't know why. It's just like, look at her legs.
I mean,
she's got a like swimmer's build.
What were they thinking though? Like who? They looked at that head sculpt and they were just like, yeah, let's put that out. Like nobody had any concerns about that.
These hands. These hands are so like... All right, let me see. I want to see... I wanted to see if her fucking head would fit in a hand, but I can't really get it there. But you can kind of see the scale. The scale at which I think her hands are bigger than her head.
Yeah.
But she does have a... They put earrings on her. If I... Ew. Look at her widow's peak. Oh, man.
I wonder if we'll get flagged for this. For stripping a...
It's a doll!
A doll.
I don't know. You could put a box over its boobs and its butt, I guess.
Pixelate it.
I guess. I want to... Can you, like, focus on the face?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the chin.
What? How did this get shipped?
How did it get made?
Yeah.
There's a
hairnet
thing.
It's keeping the bun up. If you took that hairnet off, that thing would probably just fall apart, right?
I don't know. Should we do it?
No.
Here. We have to do it. Yay! It's the most glorious creature of all. It's May Busey. Gary Busey's long lost sister that's been locked in a basement for 50 years.
There you go.
It's kind of weird the way it moves. Anyway. It's exciting to have this thing.
Yeah.
In general. I love it. It's disgusting. I love it. It's my new favorite thing in the house. Thing in the house. Thing in the house. Oh, look at how awful it is.
Right? They made her hands like all claw, like arthritic.
Monster claw hands. Like I'm gonna rip this child's skull apart and just scoop the brains out.
We're sorry for taking your dignity from you, Aunt May.
I'm not sorry. I'd do it again.
So yeah.
Welcome to our first unboxing.
Yeah. I think it was successful.
In the void. The void gives us such glorious gifts and treasures. This thing's living on the set forever.
Yeah.
Right next to our clapboard.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get a special light to illuminate her. She looks like she should have like marionette puppets coming off of her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should get her some.
I don't think you can buy those that size.
It's a tiny
Maybe
marionette.
I can make her some.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll make her a tiny Spider-Man marionette. Boop, boop, boop. What is it? Pull the strings.
Pull the strings.
What's that from?
Ed Wood.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I should
Yeah.
watch that soon. Well, in honor of our Aunt May, that is reminiscent of nothing really Spider-Man whatsoever.
It's Spider-Man, but it's not Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a movie that is also Spider-Man, but not Spider-Man.
Italian Spiderman.
Yeah!
Jesu Christo.
Spider-Man. Which is a... I wish she could hold it, and then you could just wear this giant weird brooch. Oh my god, what her... Oh. Oh, come on, Aunt May. You worthless bitch.
You fucking suck.
Aunt May, you are already a disappointment. Ah!
Here we go.
Oh, it's not gonna... That's great.
It'll be great while it lasts.
Wait.
Oh, there it goes.
Leave her arms like that. Have any other Aunt May information about this other than like I think that someone like fucked someone over, that whatever artist was making that,
Yeah.
from what is this company?
Toy Biz.
Toy Biz. Toy Biz was a dick to the artist, and the artist was like, oh, I'll show you. Or it was super rushed, or it was from something completely different.
That's... To look at the head,
It looks like a Green Goblin to be...
it has to be like a retcon of an existing sculpt, because nobody in their right fucking mind would just be like, this looks great, let's send that to people.
I'm so happy it exists.
This won't become infamously the most ugly action figure ever made.
Someone should be proud. If I had made it, I would be proud. For making the most terrifying, disgusting, hideous thing. Oh, it's so great. I'm so happy this thing is in our house forever now. Aunt May.
Aunt May.
I love you. Well, so
Yeah.
Italian Spider-Man, if people are not aware of this.
2007 internet sensation.
Yes. Birth on
YouTube.
Yes. From some Australian fellas.
Yep. Dario Russo. That's it.
What? Come on, man. Okay. What's the production company thing that he did?
Alrugo Entertainment.
You got it.
Which has since been dissolved. Dario Russo and the star, the guy who plays Italian Spiderman, David Ashby, started a new production company called Dinosaur Production Company in 2011, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing a few things here and there, and then the other show that they are kind of well known for after this
Was Danger 5.
Yeah, which was also pretty entertaining.
It was.
We enjoy this kind of like spoof, sort of like a lot of spoofs just suck. This is at least really entertaining.
Yeah.
Like it has all the money shots you want.
It's true. Usually when something tries to be so bad it's good, it's like just a really cringy failure.
Yeah,
Like Samurai Cop 2 is a perfect example. It's just
unwatchable. Yeah.
like when you hire Tommy Wiseau to be like hilarious bad actor Tommy Wiseau, it doesn't work.
Disappointing. Yeah. You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You want to see him genuinely trying and failing.
But this is like they got everything spoofing Italian like spy movies and stuff from the 1960s and 70s. They got everything perfect.
I think
like
so.
The film look, the
gritty and grainy.
Yeah, the music was totally on point. And you can buy it. You can buy a 7-inch single.
Right, which they also made. Mm-hmm. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, they just nailed it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so ridiculous, you wouldn't know that it was a spoof. You might think that it's an older movie, but of course, stuff that happens in it is just like too outlandish to be.
Yeah. But it also kind of reminds me of those like old Japanese like fantastical films too of that period of time also.
Right.
And like yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna just like talk about it a little bit. The plot is pretty simple. Well, also like originally this was just a trailer.
It was just a fake trailer that Dario Russo made for film school.
Yeah.
And then put it up on YouTube.
And then it got so popular that they ended up getting
A grant
a $10,000 grant
from the Southern Australian Film Corporation or something like that.
Yeah, and so they finished this. They like did it in series. So it's still on YouTube for free. You can watch it.
Yeah.
It's on Vimeo.
Yeah, it's only 38 minutes or something like that. It's a super breezy watch. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious. It goes by fast.
It really is great because it like doesn't overstay its welcome.
Right. A lot of people might stretch it out into a feature film or something, and it would quickly lose its luster. Yeah.
They were smart. They didn't do that. It's just like jam-packed with a bunch of silliness.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's some money shots, which I'm going to talk about soon. So the plot is basically an asteroid crashes into Earth. I guess the scientist was at the party.
Yeah.
And so he like picks this asteroid up and takes it back to his lab.
Via. Jesu Christo.
And discovers that whoever you inject it with, like the juice out of the asteroid.
The asteroid
it's
juice,
just full
you
of
know.
juice. Well, he's just like taking the syringe and like pulling it out of the asteroid. Then you'd inject it into someone.
Meteor shit. Sorry.
Long head. It creates a duplicate of whoever.
Right.
Which apparently is by volume, because if you use more of it, you get more.
You get more clones, yeah.
So, like, if you used a little amount, would you just get, like, a partial person?
Just a toe pops in the air and falls to the floor.
Or that, like, weird brother thing from Weird Science when she turns him into that, like...
That toad
shit
thing.
monster thing that's
Bill
just, like,
Paxton.
puking out junk and stuff. Anyway, I love that thing, actually. I love it. So... They call Italian Spiderman in to check it out, and of course, like, a villain pops up around this time too. And
Captain Maximum.
yes, Captain Maximum is just sort of like wearing a bunch of lucha librador masks.
Yeah.
All of him and his henchmen. So of course he wants it. I don't know how he found out about it, but he did. Doesn't matter. None of it. No, the plot doesn't really matter that much.
No, it really doesn't.
But this is it, roughly.
Yeah.
So he tries to steal it. Italian Spider-Man, has to fight for it back and all this sort of thing, and goes back and forth a couple times.
Kidnaps the scientist.
Yes, scientist and his niece, I guess.
Judy.
Yeah. Oh, that's her name. Okay. Yeah, and then spoilers.
I
If
mean,
you haven't seen it, go watch it, and then you can come back if you want. I don't know.
16 years ago.
Yes.
You probably have seen it. Well, if you haven't, you're probably young and not watching us. So.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Italian Spider-Man wins in the end. Blah blah blah. So key points. The first thing that caught my eye was the dummy falling off the roof. In the very first, like, opening scene, they're, like, gambling, and for him to escape, he just jumps off a roof, and it's just, like, a shitty dummy falling off their number one thing that I really enjoyed. Another thing is, like, there were a few shots in this movie that was actually taken from Winged Serpent.
Yeah, there's some stock footage of well, I guess it's not stock footage really,
but
it's
like straight up
from Q, the Winged Serpent.
Which is a great cult classic movie. Everyone knows about
Tiny pink little elephants. Michael Moriarty.
Yep.
Can't go wrong. You can often go wrong with Michael Moriarty.
Yes. Yeah, we'll probably talk about that movie at some point.
Yeah.
On the Void, anyway. So yeah, that's kind of like the first thing that I'm like very happy about seeing.
Yeah.
The big cat snarls throughout the movie are pretty funny.
Yeah, anytime there's like an action cut or just like a startling scene in general, it's generally preceded by a wild cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snarl, growl, whatever you want to call
Wild
it.
cat holler.
That's a wild cat holler. Have you ever heard that wild cat holler?
Oh, stop it! That's a voice. Oh boy. Yeah, and then like the on purpose like crappy ADR. And it's all out of sync, and it's all like
the very sloppy Italian translation.
yes.
Scommetto che non ti infili mai tra un vero boobies come quello.
A lot of the noises that are made in this movie in general are pretty
Definitely
satisfying and pretty funny. The chicken scene is actually my favorite scene of the whole movie because
it is, yeah.
It was just so fucking random and like
it really is, and it's like that perfect bit of absurdity in an already absurd movie. It's just like something absolutely ridiculous happens, and you like, whoa!
I'm really happy about that. Like, I definitely want a chicken that just, like,
Lays.
poops out
Packs of cigarettes, yeah.
Packs. That would be great. But the first time I saw it, like, when that happened, I was just like, yep.
Yeah.
I like this. This is good. Let's see. There's crappy miniatures in it.
Yeah, there's some... I never really notice miniatures.
Oh, I'm always looking.
I mean, it's pretty obvious when they're really bad miniatures, but if
This
they're...
one was, like, actually done
if they're,
pretty
like,
well.
decent enough, I just don't even
don't know.
register it. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm always looking at, like, craftsmanship of things. I want to, like... I just like that kind of stuff a lot. And this one actually wasn't that crappy, but it was definitely miniature, like you could tell. I could tell. Sorry.
Okay.
He can conjure penguinis.
Io chiamo pinguini.
He summons the penguin.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was having like a surf battle
Yeah.
with Captain Maximum.
Captain Maximum.
I want it to be Dr. Maximo for some reason. That's what I want his name to be.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's
Okay.
not. It's Captain Maximum. He has one of my favorite villain superpowers ever, which is he just throws snakes on the ground and they become goons.
Just throwing some... Yeah, there's a lot of rubber snakes in this
Yeah.
movie.
He apparently just carries snakes in his pockets. Because
I guess so.
he does it on a number of occasions. He just...
Or he's just like sort of made out of snakes, I think.
Yeah.
Or he is just a magical snake man or something.
Did he turn the scientist into a snake at one point? I think he might have.
I think he turned into a snake at the end.
Yeah.
But that's how he escaped.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but like, there's a couple of scenes. The motorcycle scene on the Ducati, when there's just snakes, like, and he's like smoking a cigarette and like
batting, yeah.
snakes. And then there's another scene in his apartment where he's like running down the hall, and it's the same thing. They're just like snakes.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of rubber snakes. Like,
And he's smoking in that scene as well.
He smokes a lot. I mean, well, let's talk about Italian Spider-Man a little bit. He's like this tubby guy
Right.
with the best Spider-Man logo ever. It's just like real derpy. And
Yeah. He's constantly smoking cigarettes
Yes.
and drinking coffee.
and he punches that broad.
Che belle melone. Rispetti le donne.
Grazie, Italian Spiderman.
Shut your mouth, pussycat, e farmi un macchiato. Pronto.
Yeah.
I don't care about that because here's why. Like, those Italian films, like back in the day, they treated women
They
like
were not good to women.
total fucking
Yeah.
shit. So it's actually very realistic that they added that in there.
It
was
is.
just more of like a blatant joke
Yeah.
about how shitty they treated women in Italian movies. I thought it was funny.
It is. It's funny. I feel like that was like in 2007. Like that was during a time when this sort of like satirical misogyny was like a popular kind of humor.
That's true.
You know?
That was pretty annoying.
Yeah. With like the go make me a sandwich, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, what the fuck?
I don't know. It's people outside.
Yeah.
Send Aunt May after them. She just like flies off and like rips their eyes out and then like, yeah.
Yeah. Got a little derailed.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about 2007
Yeah.
shitty misogynistic jokes.
I mean, it was something that happened, and it, for the most part, was like good natured. Like everybody was in on the joke that it was like kind of lampooning actual misogyny, but of
Except
course,
for the people that weren't.
yeah. I mean, the world is full of douchebags, so
Yeah. That's
there were
true.
a bunch of people who were like, "What? It's okay to treat women like shit now? Okay." Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that aside, that happens. There's like, that kind of like ogling of women in it and stuff like that. Like whatever. That's just sort of par for the course for like Italian, those like exploitation movies and stuff.
Yeah. And there's no actual nudity in the movie, so.
Because it was like a YouTube movie, so.
Yeah.
I
wonder if we're picking up whoever is talking so fucking loudly outside.
I don't know. Go throw a rock at them. Probably not.
I'm gonna go look.
Okay. Matt's turned into an old man and he likes to peek out the window at things that are happening all the time. Ew, Seymour farted! It smells like hot diarrhea and he's messing up the backdrop again. Seymour, get out of here! You're gonna knock the water over. Damn it.
Hey, Seymour.
Did you smell that?
Seymour? I do not.
Oh, man. Here. Can you fix the fucking backdrop? Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you ruining my life?
Okay, no. Oh, okay. Well.
Have a seat, Seymour. Sit down.
Avoid puppy. You want in on the action? Do you want this hot Aunt May character? Anyway, things that Italian Spider-Man can do. He can fly.
Yes, he can.
He can teleport. And he can pull his mustache off and throw it at someone and blow their heads up.
That is one of my favorite scenes in the movie when he like cocks his mustache and it goes and
it just comes off.
Yeah.
They never like show him without it though.
Yeah, the one scene
is
like all blurred, so you can't really see him without his mustache. This movie is notable, I think, because it's one of the few things that has like one joke, but it works for the whole entire time. Like the concept joke is like, ha ha ha, this is 1960s Italian spy movie or foreign superhero ripoff.
Right.
So like usually when people have a concept like that, it's just like the one joke and it's over and over and over and it stops being funny really early. But they riff on the whole concept and it's entertaining and funny throughout the whole thing,
and
I think.
Danger 5 is pretty similar to that too.
Yeah.
Though we're not talking about that right now. But I know I keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing we saw by them. And then we found Italian Spider-Man after.
Yeah.
Because I never saw it when it was actually on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
No, we definitely didn't.
I mean, we were living together in 2007 already, so...
Yeah, I don't know. For the most part, we're not, like, huge fans of spoof films. We do have plans to talk about a few more in the future, but...
Yeah.
For the most part, they're just annoying, and this just really isn't. I really enjoyed the kind of, like, obscure humor and, like, the most satisfying things that you always want to happen in B-movies happen in this.
Yeah, they
checked all the boxes for me pretty much.
They hit all the right notes.
Yeah, and it's just a fast little thing to, if you're bored someday, I really highly recommend watching it if you have not yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Whip out your Aunt May and
Italian Spider-Man.
Hey, Aunt May. Hey.
Le donne non sono utili a fare la scienza, ma sanno fare un caffè. Rispetti le donne.